I hope you enjoyed the music. Run through the jungle. You will get much more of it as soon as I finish the video in just about half a minute. The Titans are still fighting severely, but by the end of this weekend or tomorrow night, I think it's. This might not that Tatanomachi will be over. Maybe much earlier. Maybe just in the next, even in the next hour, but somewhere in between the next hour and until tomorrow night. When I say weekend, I mean like Israeli weekend, until the Saturday night. Saturday night. The biggest implication, of course, is like your alphabet, like A, B, C, D. I don't even know. Like D is like the head of the Mossad or the Shabak or whatever. I don't even know. On C is like the English one. Of course, the Titans. Of course, part of the rule of Satan course. Needless to say, you receive these creatures. As your heads because of your many sins that were already discussed. In many of the videos, and certainly, more than everything, the fact that during the 80s, when innocent people were tortured severely by the Israelis, you moved your mouths and tongues, and you have not moved an arm or a leg to rescue them from the Nazi prison. So you've received, rule of Satan as a cause that will fit the punishment that will fit the crime. Anyway, so between this next hour and tomorrow night, the alphabet will be will lose their positions, or as they say, they will forced to retire with extreme prejudice, as they say, extreme prejudice. I don't know if there are other Titans like abroad. I know that in Israel they are all scams, but maybe there are others abroad. Maybe I don't know what. The Leviathans, the henchmen, or maybe totally innocent and maybe just don't know anything about nothing. I speak mostly to Homo sapienses because this is your planet. Even though if it might seem that temporarily, and yes, 40 or 30 years in ours, like the Cherub's perspective, it's temporary. You temporarily, receive this kind of creatures from outer space to rule over you, but this is part of the punishment. Because of your sins. But again, this is your planet, and you're responsible to everything that happens, including, this disgusting alphabet. So, in about an hour, or until maybe tomorrow night or somewhere in between, you will get rid of this kind of temporary satans. You should know, I should put it very, very simply. First, from my perspective, again, from the Cherub perspective, I speak to the Homo sapienses, to the ruler of this planet. And it will always be like that, even though it seems like not entirely correct to those that are private into the situation. It's actually entirely correct, because these creatures were the embodiment of your attitude and your spirit. So you should know, first of all, I speak to you, not to anyone else, to the Homo sapiens of this world. Second, and very importantly, you have absolutely zero hours to rethink your positions and to reevaluate what can be done now that the age of the alphabet Titans is over. You have exactly 0 hours to think. We the Cherubs will not give you 1 minute to rethink or to reevaluate. What's the position of the various intelligence agencies, and by delegation, what's the position of all the countries in this world with regards to my plea to be rescued from Israel using arms and legs. You have absolutely zero hours to think about it. Needless to say, the Israelis will keep torturing me more than ever. Anyone that will speak to them betrays humanity and betrays humankind, betrays the earth. But I've said it many times, nothing was changed and nothing will be changed during this Saturday. The purpose of this video is not to tell you that something has changed, but precisely the opposite. Nothing has changed. The fact that these rulers will now, retire and replaced by Homo sapienses doesn't mean anything at all from my perspective. Anything. And again, you receive zero time, 0 minutes to rethink or to reevaluate your positions. Immediately when these creatures are retired, you, or even before they retire, I actually started to work on it, as you know. But the electrolysis, and I'll continue to work on it relentlessly during this weekend. You have zero time to reevaluate or to rethink or to readjust to the new circumstances. Exactly after they are retired, we continue with all force, and even before, perhaps even before that. I need to. There are several things I need to finish, but there will be quite a bit of red painted and ochre painted, or like hamra, like light brown painted backgrounds all over this room with many hideous courses. Exactly 0 minutes are given to you to reevaluate your position. What is required of you, and also the rational thing to do, is the minute that you can, whether it's because your head has been replaced or any other reason, the minute that it's possible, any of you, no need to coordinate. Speech is a crime against humanity. Any of you independently, the minute that it's possible in any way, you need to run to Israel, not walk to no walk. Run to Israel to rescue me and my daughters from the Nazi prison using arms and legs. Again, I should say, I will repeat the last time, 0 minutes are given you to evaluate your position, presumably because of the new set of circumstances. 0 minutes are given. 0 minutes. 0 minutes are given. The rational and the ethical and the good thing to do is to run to Israel wherever you can. Wherever you can. We will not wait. If you do what you always used to do and what you've done during the 1980s, which means you will now speak with each other and speak with the Israelis, reevaluate the situation, try to negotiate, try to reach diplomatic solution, I assure you, nothing will be left out of you in a matter of hours. Nothing. Not even oxygen and hydrogen. Nothing. You will be disintegrated in the subatomic scale. I assure you. Nothing will be left of you. Nothing of all the intelligence services of the world. Nothing. Absolutely zero. Zero. In the molecular level. Take this into account when you choose whether to actually run to Israel, or maybe you will choose to reopen your mouses. The same mouses that brought such a calamity upon you during the last 40 years, and now they will surely, retire all of you, much quicker than it took to retire your heads, I assure you. Much quicker.